You know what my favorite letter of the alphabet is?
B.
Bees.
So the plan will be, we have a swarm up there in that tree over here. We're gonna go up with the vacuum. We're gonna collect them. Then we're gonna bring it down and dump it into this nuke box. The skinnier boxes tend to have a little bit more success of helping the queen feel a little more comfortable. It's a little bit tighter. And they just feel a little bit happier in that.
I feel like there's no way. But
Yeah.
You're doubly protected.
So yeah, I can fall while bees are attacking me now. So the queen secretes a pheromone, and that's what attracts that whole kind of ball or swarm of bees there to stay with her. So once you kind of go through and suck up that main majority of them, that pheromone still kind of lingers. Hopefully you've sucked up the queen. You know, you wait a few minutes and that pheromone kind of draws all those bees back in. Then you can kind of get the stragglers on the second round of collection. So, that's what we got. It's kind of hard to see in the sunlight, but in lack of sunlight. The jar bees. Also, when they're swarming, they are so docile. They just want to hang out with their queen and protect her. They're not really very aggressive at all. It's probably the most approachable time of any of the honeybees during the season. Alright, so this is a 5-frame box. We got our baseboard down here. We have a reducer. We're going to put this queen excluder. The queen can't fit through there, so it won't be able to go out of the colony. Then we'll put this on top and then we'll dump them in. I'm gonna dump this top box out so I can kind of use it as a big funnel to hold all the bees when I dump them, because they'll be way more than will fit on the top of this box. And then I always feed all of my newer colonies. Provides a little bit less stress. Less stress for the swarm. Also encourages them to stay because it's a food source. So what I have is, let me go grab a bucket over here. This is called Pro Sweet. It's concentrated sugar water. Also has some extra additives in it. The bees though will drown themselves or get stuck in the honey, so we got these little floats that we put on top to protect them from their own hunger. And then we'll just kind of sink down to the bottom as they eat the honey. Not the honey, but the sugar water. Now any honey that they make with this, you would not want to eat. This is only for them. So we only use it for new colonies, never when we have any of our supers on it for honey collection. So there's no really precise way to do this. You just kind of knock them all down to the bottom and dump them out. So they are going to start buzzing when I know. All they're doing right now is trying to figure out where their queen is. Throw this lid on. And then later tonight, I'll come back and I basically just use that as a funnel. And I'll either fill that with frames, or I'll just take it off and let them start filling the bottom frames with wax. But I do want to cover them up. I'll check in the bucket here to make sure that I don't see the queen, because if the queen's on the outside, they'll just follow her and fly away. So it looks like she's not in here. So hopefully she is in the hive. So for now, that's it. We'll give it a couple days and come back and check and see if they're starting to nest in there. Here's a hive, or a frame from a swarm I caught last year, and you can see they're really filling out the frame with a lot of wax, and that's even some brood already from this year. So that's what we're hoping for with the new one.
If you listen closely, you can actually hear the queen bee. Bzzz, bzzz.